Hello, everybody. I have found some problems. Now, when I first uh, talked about this, now I grew up in a time when you know, let live in whatever. But I also said that just don't make me believe what you or force what you believe on me, because I don't force my beliefs on you. And by doing what these people are doing is absolutely wrong, and especially with the children, I have an issue. Now, I've always said, and they said it too back in the day, that you were born with it. But I have said that it's a learned behavior. If it's not a learned behavior, then why are these people doing this in schools and doing this on TikTok and stuff like that to teach kids? I don't get it. And then people are being forced to go against God and do things that they shouldn't be doing. So how are those people going to be punished? Or are they going to be punished? Because God said at the beginning, be fruitful and multiply. How can you do that with the same person, with the same type of person, sex? You can't. So, and I've heard them also say that Jesus should have been aborted. I've seen them, the signs. I've seen F God. So they have no respect for God. And so that's my problem too. And I've seen pastors that were gay. I have no problems with it because they have to answer to it, not me. But don't force it on anybody. Do your own thing. Do not act stupid, just like everybody else. You don't have to freaking act like a fool or anything like that. But this is what this guy, Grassroots Army here in Michigan, as he should be Garrett Soldano, was running for governor. But this is teacher hides pronouns from parents.
And even though this person right here says that teachers weren't asking for pronouns, if they're not already doing it, it's something that is going to be happening over the next few years as teachers are getting more used to these things, because we're working on creating nice inclusive environments. When we ask students for their pronouns, we are creating a nice safe space where students know that they are valued, they are heard, they matter. We're not just assuming that they go by she or her or he, him. We don't know. We only know what students tell us. So what I do is on the first day of school, I make this all about me questionnaire. I give it out, and on there I'm asking for their pronouns. I want to know what they go by. And then I'm also asking for their names, because sometimes there are students who their name is different than what their legal name is. So their legal name might be George, but they don't go by George. So you ask them what they go by so that you can call them the right thing. And then you use that name and you use those pronouns, and you make sure that the student feels safe at school. And by asking all the students, you're not centering out specific kids in the classroom. Again, creating this nice classroom environment. You're also setting a good example by asking for pronouns. So as students see that, oh yeah, my teachers are asking for pronouns. In the future, ideally, they're going to remember that they should be asking for pronouns, so they know what people go by. It's becoming more of a normalized thing in society. You just gotta get with the times, people. And the other really important thing is report card writing. Just as a little side note, when I'm writing report cards and there's a student who, let's say, goes by George on the attendance list, and they've told me that they go by Bob at school, and their pronouns are different. I will ask them, like, I will check in with them just before report cards to make sure that, like, are their parents aware? Like, I don't want to be outing a kid that's, like, on their report card. Like, I want to make sure that if, okay, their parents are still calling them George and he on the report card, I will go by that, or I'll just say George over and over and not do pronouns at all. That way, I don't out a kid. They're still safe, and we can create a nice loving classroom environment.
Wait, what?
Hello? Can you see me? Hold on. That's better.
Hang on a minute. There. Whew. But yeah, what did that woman say? Oh my gosh! What? Oh my God! That's confusing. That is confusing to even me. Okay, now we got this thing with Trump's supposedly being anti-Semitic. Now everybody that followed him or whatever, we're all extremists and this and that and the other thing and stuff like that. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't go into a store and because somebody's calling me names and stuff like that, I start blasting people with a bang bang, which was also used with a pistol, not an assault. And I wouldn't go into an LGBTQ club and start doing the same thing because I disagree with what they are. That's just not me. Even though I don't agree, they can stay there. I can stay here. I don't have to worry about it. Because in the long run, everybody has to answer to one person or one deity, and that is God, Jesus Christ. So, it's not my problem. But this here came up too, that now Trump's an anti-Semitic. Now, back when he was president, he recognized Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Orders, embassy, moved for U.S. Now, supposedly it's supposed to be that at a Jewish, some sort of he's supposed to have done this at a Jewish. Trump goes full anti-Semitic in a room full of Jewish people. Trump goes full anti-Semitic, unloads on American Jews in Wiley. Now, these are like, this is Vanity Fair. Counter-Intercept. See, they grab stuff like this and run with it. CNN, HuffPost, Forward, Daily Mail, newsletters, theantisemitic.com. Now, anybody knows, and the people that I have been associated with here on YouTube know, and we're upset because of what, certain things. They were upset because of these certain Jewish people. Not all of them, but there are certain ones that have these laws. So they're called the Noahide laws. And there were even Jewish people that were upset about those Noahide laws, and they're the ones I found out was from a Jewish person about those laws. They don't believe in Christ, Jesus. Well, they believe in Jesus, but they don't believe he's the Messiah. Their Messiah has not come yet, supposedly. So, and the Noahide laws, if you worship Jesus Christ, that's one of the laws, you're considered an idolater. So, you will get your head cut off. That's the absolute truth. Look up Noahide laws. But it's only certain ones that do this thing. So people were that knew about these laws were upset because they were afraid that he was going to go forward with that and be a bad person and stuff like that about those laws when it never happened. But I would not say that he was anti-Semitic. Not after all that stuff. Not after seeing that. But he could have, because not too long ago I heard that they liked Biden better than they did Trump. And after they had used Trump to get Jerusalem to be the capital of Israel, that's what they did. They used him. So it could upset a person. But his son-in-law, I guess, is Jewish. So I have no idea. If he said it in front of a bunch of Jewish people, why aren't they saying something? It's not them. It's the other people that seem to grab a hold of all these things. That's just like a rumor to spread. And pretty soon it gets too dang big, and somebody, like, if you hurt your leg or broke your leg, and pretty soon it ends up somebody had to cut your leg off. So it gets to be a bigger story than what it usually is. And also down in, I don't know whether you heard about it, but down in North Carolina, 2 grids were taken down. Somebody, I guess, took the fences down that were surrounding these grids and used bang-bangs to destroy them. Now there's 45,000 people without power. It could be a problem in the future. That's why I say they need to do something about our grids and all that stuff before thinking of sending other countries money. They're sending taxpayer money over to these other countries that would never help us if their life depended on it. And that's a fact. They never have. They never will. I mean, this country has got to stick up for itself. We have done a lot for the other countries, but the other countries just use us. I mean, that's all it is. And we have to take care of our own. Charity begins at home. And so with that, I will leave you with that, but I thought that was interesting. But as far as being born gay or whatever, no, because my niece thought she was, and it turned out she wasn't. She went back to she married a man. So you're not born with it. It's a learned behavior. If it wasn't a learned behavior, why are they trying to teach kids like that in school, taking these things and doing things they shouldn't be doing in school? School is not for that. School is to learn to read and write and all that stuff. Not for messing around, and they shouldn't even be talking. If a kid gets to be about, I'd say about 18, when they're fully grown, and they decide they want to do something like that, well, let them do whatever they want. You know, it's up to them. You don't have to pay for what they do. But not teaching little kids. No, I don't agree with that. So, anyway, I don't agree with any of it. But I don't have to pay for it. In the long run. So with that being said, I'd like to say, God bless you all. I hope you're all safe and keep preparing. Get your try to find over-the-counter pain relievers if you can. I mean, I haven't found any that were the good stuff for a while now. So, and the kids stuff is you can't hardly find it. Now with all these respiratory things going on and all that stuff, it's hard to find that stuff. So, like I say, God bless everyone. But I will talk to you later. And thanks for watching. Just a minute. There we go. Thanks for watching. Peace and love. God bless everyone. Be safe. God be with you.